Hello and welcome in to the Seminar Podcast Office Hours. We are excited to have a brand new guest here today. But first, let me introduce myself. I am LA, also known as the Hunger Service. And I have my co-host right here next to me, the Bill Nye of streaming, the most comprehensive test stream on Twitch, Kubz Scouts. Kubz, how's it going, bro? How you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing great. I just woke up about 30 minutes ago, so good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
To you all. But yes, Kubz, you want to drop the intro for our guest today?
Yeah, absolutely. It is my pleasure. It's our pleasure, actually, to be honest. Actually, our pleasure to welcome our second guest to the Seminar Office Hours. Let me get this out right here, real quick.
Check. He drinks scoops pre-workout because he's always be ready, alright? Fastest response to pings in the league, alright? He takes the mid out of Midwest. The bench banger. The pounder of the pounds. He may be blunt, but he lifting. He ready to put the team on his back. He's the defender of my tenders. You may have an army, but ZJU has a Crazn. Ladies and gentlemen, get up for Crazn!
That's what that was? I heard that before.
Oh my goodness, dude. I love it.
I was like, what was that? Because we were in the mic check, and I heard this like random alarm. I was like, what the fuck was that? He's like,
what was that?
I was not expecting that. I love it.
Thank you, Kubz, for dropping the intro. How you doing, Crazn? How you feeling? What's going on?
Pretty good. Tired.
Yeah.
Just got done lifting, actually.
Yeah. How was your 4th of July weekend?
It was good. Just chilled. I'm trying to think what I went over to my parents' house and ate some food. Dude, as you get older, man, your life becomes more boring. I don't know what else to tell you.
No. All right. Let me just adjust something here. All right. Anyway, let's get down to it. Yeah. So, Crazn, I like to start off with the elevator pitch. So, it's Crazn, tell me about yourself in like a few sentences or less, like who you are, what you do, and yeah, let's run with that.
Oh, man. I'm Crazn. I like to lift. I can lift heavy. That's primarily what I stream. I also play League, and I like to eat food, which is why I lift heavy.
It's the roundabout. So so you lift heavy.
I am
eat.
A roundabout.
So you lift heavy to eat, but you eat to lift heavy. Got it.
Exactly.
Hey man, that's the calories in, calories out. But take it, Kubz. What's the next? Let's run this.
Like I like how that came full circle. Like, wow, man, that's like I'm having an epiphany right now. Just, you eat more to lift more, but you lift more to eat more. Wow, that's great. Man. Anyways,
life,
man, I gotta work on that actually. But yeah, okay. So Crazn, how exactly did you make it into ZJU, and like how did you hear about it initially?
It was actually through a tournament held by Umi no Kaiju, another streamer, another Twitch ambassador. A few years back, and my team went up against T's team, T-Rexa. ZJ was on there, so they whooped my ass level 1. I was caught in a bush, so it's an old meme now, but the Crazn bush. I'll never forget it, but ever since then it's been good vibes, and just kind of got invited on in because ever since that moment, that was probably one of the most fun matches of that tournament for me. So.
Wait,
that's pretty much the origin stories.
Expand on the Crazn bush.
Well, when I play League, I tend to just do things that don't make sense. And my team went into, like, we were trying to invade or something, and I ran the wrong way. I autopathed to a bush by myself, and I got caught out. And all 5 of T's team was in a bush, and they jumped on me and instantly killed me. And my whole team was just like, Crazn. I don't know, man. my character just wanted to walk there. I didn't do it.
So was
But-
was the whole team just sitting in the bush like waiting
Yeah,
for
I'm
you?
pretty sure.
Pretty much.
Pretty sure they were all just sitting in the bush. Yeah,
Oh, man.
if,
So
if I
does-
remember properly.
So that's how you made it to ZJU. So we all ambushed you, and you just ended up in best part of the
Yep.
team.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's move on to something that makes a little more sense. So as far as fitness is concerned, like how did you get into lifting? Because like that's what I'm always curious about. Like what drove you to that point? Like why did you decide to start lifting?
Man, I've always enjoyed fitness in general. Like when I was younger, it was more athletic stuff. So like, I ran track, played basketball,
Mhm.
skateboard, all that fun stuff, like outdoor stuff. But as I got older, it was actually probably after senior year. I never really took lifting seriously,
Mhm.
even when I first started. But I always enjoyed like in the PE classes, like the physical education classes, when we had the lifting segment. I always enjoyed that. But
Mhm.
it wasn't until after senior year, after a bad breakup, I was like, time to get swole. I feel like that's
Hey, man.
everybody's
Classic.
origin story
Yeah,
when it comes to the gym. So, but it was just me and a few buddies working out. And then I was just like doing the bro thing for a few years on and off. And then as far as like lifting heavy and powerlifting, that didn't start until maybe 5-6 years ago.
Mhm.
So, and I don't even know what maybe get into it necessarily. I just wanted to change a pace because doing the bro thing where you just train upper body all the time and do the same thing over and over, it just kind of got boring to me. And then cardio on top of that. So a couple of IRL buddies, I saw them, they were into powerlifting and whatnot. I'm like, that looks cool. They look strong and they still look jacked. So I
Nice.
figured I'd give it a go. I don't look jacked, but I am strong.
Hey man, you look pretty
So-
jacked. I don't know. What
yeah, man. I was just saying, bro.
Yeah.
Like you could toss me up. That's for sure.
Hey, Kubi?
I mean, yeah. So I mean, there's footage of it. So
Yeah.
wait, hold on. Never mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like for me, it's just I love learning things, whether it's like fitness or anything else. So for powerlifting, I learned more about lifting during these past few years than I did like the past 10. And I've definitely seen more progress these past few years because of it. So, but I mean, as far as fitness, I always tell whoever, just, find what you like to do and just enjoy it. Doesn't have to be lifting weights. So,
Yeah. Oh yeah. I enjoy lifting donuts to my mouth. No,
hey, I do too.
Yeah. No, but for real. Do you have any? So you've been doing fitness stuff for how long at this point? Like just be like focused on that stuff.
Like just like fitness overall ever since like
high school.
I was
right?
18,
Yeah.
but yeah, pretty much 18, 19. That's when I started got my first gym membership and started lifting.
Mhm.
But like seriously, probably like last 5 years.
5 years.
Like big time serious, because I thought I was serious before, but really it wasn't anything crazy. So
Oh, gotcha. So it's more like you were like dedicated before, but now you're like actually focused on it
with a purpose.
with a
Yeah.
purpose. Oh,
Yeah.
Well, since it's been 5 years, I feel like most people who go through like hobbies and professions end up having strong opinions about that, whatever they're doing.
Mhm.
So, Christian, do you have any like fitness or powerlifting hot takes?
Hot takes? I mean, no, dude. I just like yes and no. Like I can definitely critique some people, like in general, as far as form, but at the end of the day, like I definitely don't want that. That's like a fine line, because I don't want to say something and then have it take away from them if they're just getting into it, and then you like kind of they become unmotivated, right?
Right.
So I just try to think about doing it in the nicest way possible and not intrusive. But like a hot take is sumo versus conventional deadlift, and I don't have a problem with either. I'm just like, as long as you can pick it up and whatever you're strongest at, I think it's cool. Like just kick ass and lift heavy weights. Hot take. I don't know. Ego lifting in a commercial gym, I guess. Like all you see on like TikTok and Instagram. I think it's kind of cringe. People like just lifting super heavy with improper form, and then other people looking up to it being like, oh, I can do that. Time to get to it. But it's like, yeah, I guess that's kind of a pet peeve of mine or a hot take. Like, do things properly. Ego.
Oh, you're like, ego. I thought it was like ego lifting. Like,
I mean,
I was like, I kind of want to try this. Like, but I was okay. Wait a second. No, it's
Yeah,
I was like, are you
ego.
just holding this?
My
pose?
bad.
are you T posing? Like, what's going on?
Strongest
Christian?
T pose.
You got two kettlebells.
Just like this.
That sounds
Just holding
terrible. That's some strongman stuff, man.
Okay, ego lifting. Got it. Okay,
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, just like
Oh, he's got the Fairlife. Is that it?
I actually like.
Dude, 30 grams of protein. Not sponsored.
Is that your go-to? Is that your
That's-
go-to protein drink?
Honestly, yeah, probably nowadays. Like, I still have protein powders and whatnot, but I can just toss that in the fridge, grab it from the fridge, and drink it, and it tastes fine.
So easy.
It's chocolate milk,
the
man.
Fairlife is I hear the Fairlife protein is really good too. So
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's a hack, I think, because like I just bought my first protein cereal. It's a thing. It's all right. Like, if you want a healthy cereal, then I had Fairlife and that protein. It was like 50 grams of protein in one bowl of cereal.
holy crap!
Oh,
But I was
50
like-
grams?
Yeah, because like the cereal itself is like 20 grams ish, and
What, is
then
it made out of
30
powder?
grams. No, no, it's
Jesus
just,
Christ.
I don't know, man. But the texture's
50
off.
grams of protein?
It's like it like the texture's like mushy cardboard after you chew it a little bit. So
Oh, okay, well,
if
that
you
makes
can
sense. Yeah.
deal with that, then yeah, it's like a hack.
So you're saying that there's 50 grams, like 50?
Yeah, together, because
my
the
God.
Fairlife milk is like anywhere from 20, 30 grams, and then
Yeah.
another 20 grams from the cereal.
Oh, what is-
Bro,
was this a magic spoon or?
Yeah, that was. I think that's the one that.
Oh, the brand is
I
Magic
tried.
Spoon. Okay.
Yeah, I think I
okay.
tried that.
Oh,
There's a few
the
different
cereal
brands.
for adults. That's what they call it.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
it's
as long as it
a
tastes,
cheater way to get your protein.
as long as it's better than like I don't know Raisin Bran, I'm sold.
Dude, what's wrong with Raisin Bran? I have old
what
man
is the
taste.
Raisin Bran?
I don't know.
Bran
Bran
like,
itself is tasteless, but like
is it?
the raisins are the only thing that saves it, right? I don't know.
Oh, I mean, people flame me for eating oatmeal raisin cookies. I like that.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I like
nothing
it.
wrong with that.
I used to be an
What?
oatmeal raisin cookie disenjoyer. Is that a word? I don't know. Yeah, but like not. I guess in my old age, I'm starting to like them more. There's less sugar in them. It's so good. Anyway,
I don't know, man. I enjoy raisins. I mean, I don't go out of my way to eat raisins, and some people might say it's kind of part of my name, but
Wait, how? Yeah. So where did Crazn actually come from? Like,
dude, it's the dumbest
I've always
thing
wondered
ever.
that.
This is the dumbest thing ever. So it was in high school. It's just, I feel like you do stupid things in high school, right? But like, there's this one thing that we would do. There was like a staircase outside the back of one of our classrooms, and between classes, we would see who could jump from the highest and land, like how many stairs you could skip jumping down safely.
yeah.
I think the most I jumped down was like 9 stairs. My knees couldn't handle that now, but somebody just called me like that, said I was a crazy Asian, and then they combined it together, Crazn. So yeah,
it
just kind of stuck ever since.
I had a feeling that it was Crazy Asian, but I never
Yeah.
actually knew.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
what does Crazn actually stand for? Crazy Asian?
We
I'm like,
can't assume, right? We have
Yeah,
to
I
get
was
the
like,
story
we can
from
assume.
directly, right?
no.
Yeah, especially nowadays, because I mean that was back in the day where like people would have AZN in their like names and stuff. I mean, I guess it's still kind of in mind, but this is for you younger folk. AZN stands for Asian. This is back in the day when we used AOL.
Baby boy,
instant
B-boy.
messenger.
Oh,
Exactly.
God.
Yeah.
Dude, I will not leak my OG
We can't.
email. It's so bad.
Can't.
It's
We
so
can't.
bad. It's so cringe. Like,
It's-
oh,
The internet
it's
is
so
forever.
bad. Yes.
We've taken our steps to separate ourselves from that former
Yeah.
persona.
Dude, that was so cringe looking back. My gosh.
Hey,
Yeah, some people think my name comes from Crazns, the cranberry raisins, the ocean spray.
Okay.
That's what
I mean,
thought.
those are solid too. I actually ate a lot of that growing up, but no,
Yeah.
just coincidence.
Okay, so it was stereotypical then. All right.
Yep, very,
I just want to make that clear.
very.
Okay.
Man.
Oh man.
Little throwback. Game was the time, right?
Yeah. I don't think it was all like bite your knees. Like, do you remember when you used to have a left and a right knee? Now it's just I have a good knee and a bad knee.
Dude, it comes and goes though, man. It comes
There's
and
no
goes.
such thing as left and right anymore. It's good or bad.
Man.
I hear you on that one though. But man, my knees were feeling really bad for a while there from when I was like a point in time when I was lifting, but it's a lot better now, and I think it's because I move around a little bit more. Because motion is lotion for the joints. So
That's the first time I've heard that combination of words.
yeah, man,
Wait, just for the record, could you repeat that one more time?
motion is lotion.
Motion is lotion. You heard it, folks. Motion
is lotion.
is lotion.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I have another question for you. So, like, you were saying earlier that, you know, like high school, when at high school, you had a
Mhm.
bad breakup, and like, you know, that's what got you into like working out. That was like your pre-workout, right? But speaking of pre-workout, though, like, what kind of pre-workout would you be like? Like,
What kind would I be?
Yeah, like, yeah,
like if
for me,
I
like-
was a pre-workout?
Yeah, like for me, like
Okay,
me
you
personally,
give an example. Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. For example, like I like the pre-workout I like to use is Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Okay.
You know, I was saying like before, you know, I'm just a nice gentleman. You know, I take it down after I take it. You know, at 15 minutes, you get the little tingles and you know, like that. You know,
Yeah. Oh man. If I would say like a younger me would be like a Jack 3D, like the OG formula. That stuff was like crack. Like there's stuff in it. They banned it because there was something in it. I don't remember what, but it was pretty intense pre-workout. It was like the cheapest thing ever, but it just works so well. And you take like a scoop of that and you just go crazy.
Do you remember the
But-
first time?
I only ever bought it once.
Or I mean, like the
I-
first time, did you ever like remember the first time you took a pre-workout?
I don't know, man. Ever I took, yeah, dude. It was it had beta alanine in it, and that was the first time I ever had it.
Yeah.
And that stuff it'll give you the tingles, and
Yeah.
the first time you ever take it, depending on how much is in there, it makes you. For me, it felt like, well, first my butt was tingly, and I was like, what the hell? They tell you that it makes you want to rip your face off, but I felt it in my butt first. And then I felt it on my face, and I did eventually want to rip my face off. It's like one of those things that if you're not moving, it feels really bad. So when you're working out, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
And I used to take pre-workout while I was like playing Halo 3 or something.
Oh my
and then,
god.
like to let it kick in, and then I would go to the gym.
Oh.
I don't do that
okay,
anymore.
okay.
But there were times where I took it and I just kept playing Halo because I was just like super focused playing Halo, but it just felt the worst because I was just sitting there.
Oh my god.
It was just,
You get the scratch left.
yeah, no, it's an odd feeling if you've never had beta alanine before, but it doesn't bother me too much anymore. So
What about
Like,
now?
take it, I gotta go.
What
yeah,
what
well,
pre-workout
some
do you
people
eat
take
now?
pre-workout and they gotta go to the bathroom and poop. That's called the pre-workout poops, and luckily I don't have that. So I think it's caffeine because caffeine's a natural diuretic. So
True.
Yes, it's
Yes.
caffeine for
But-
sure. It's like clockwork for me. Drink coffee, go poop.
Drink it on an empty stomach. Oh no.
no, I won't do that. I won't do pre-workout on empty stomach if I can avoid it, because that's the most intense. Like if you want to feel it, and that's not always a good thing.
All right, so do you still take pre-workout now?
Mhm.
Or, okay. Yeah. Do you
Yeah,
have a
I have
preferred
different
one?
kinds. Yeah, I have a couple.
Are they powders or
there's-
are they like kind of? Just
Yeah,
like
they're all
under-
powders.
okay.
There was a short period there, like a few months ago, I would have a pre-workout meal on top of pre-workout,
Mhm.
but it's just like fast-acting carbs to give you
Okay.
energy. But I still have a container of like a soju pre-workout, and I'm trying to get rid of that because it's about to expire. So
Soju?
So
yeah, strawberry soju.
Oh, okay.
And not just soju, the strawberry
I was
soju.
like-
It's,
I was
pretty,
like-
it's pretty solid.
Pounding a soju real quick.
Dude, I haven't dry scooped in a while, man, because a lot of the pre-workouts I've been getting, and I hate it. It's one of my pet peeves with pre-workouts is the 2 scoopers. They say there's like X amount of servings, like 40 servings, but that's a single scoop where the proper dosage is 2 scoops. So it's already bad enough to dry scoop one scoop, but to do 2 scoops is terrible. So I've been dry scooping recently.
Okay. So
And some of those scoops are massive too, man. Like, can't
Dude,
hold my mouth wide enough.
you dry scoop? You dry scoop protein or
No, that's no.
I feel like that's like part like the cinnamon challenge. You're
Okay.
trying to- so dangerous.
No,
dude.
it really is. But
It's so
so a story about protein. When I was younger, like this is the Asian in me is you see a sale, you want to buy something, right? So I went to the supplement store and they had a mass gainer. And I was a skinny dude back then too. So I was like maybe 140 pounds. They had a mass gainer in a bucket for like super cheap. I bought it and it said 4 scoops. I was like, what the hell? I never like took a protein supplement that needed 4 scoops, but it makes sense because it's a mass gainer. So I used just like a blender bottle size, so like 20 some ounces. Put 4 scoops in there. It's like filled to the brim. I'm like, how the hell am I supposed to get enough liquid in there? So I poured as much water as I could, shook it up, pour some more water in there. And then it all looked like it kind of blended, but it didn't really blend because I went to drink it. And then there was just like dry powder in my throat. It was just the worst feeling ever.
Oh my god.
I was like, that's probably worse than dry scooping because it's like, oh, that was the worst. I threw that away. I was like,
And
it didn't stop me from being baited by sales though. But I've never had a mass gainer protein again since then.
I had a bad experience. All right.
Oh yeah, it was
I
terrible.
mean, especially like you can feel it clumping up in your throat. I'm just like,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
like-
die.
Dude, I'm like, I'm not gonna
This is
spit
it.
this out. I'm not spitting this out, but it didn't want to go down either. So,
Oh, man.
what can you do?
All right.
Uh,
Now that we know what kind of pre-workout you are, what if you had to choose a piece of gym equipment, which one would you be?
Okay, I think I can come up with 2 answers.
Uh-huh.
Let me think though.
I feel like it'd be a squat rack.
No.
Damn.
He's a Smith machine. No.
This is a tough question, man.
Yeah.
I would. Oh man. Okay, so I'd probably be a deadlift bar for one. Just because deadlift bars, for those that don't know, they're like similar to a regular barbell, but they're super bendy but can hold a lot of weight. So you could like load 1,000 pounds on it and then it'll look like a noodle. I think that's pretty cool, but like I feel like I'm pretty flexible like a deadlift bar and I can carry the burden of a lot of stuff.
Oh.
So but then also the seat of an adjustable bench.
The seat out of adjustable bed.
Why?
That'll be my second answer.
Why?
Just like with people sitting on you.
Yeah. Gotta support all that weight, man.
Good answer. I like it, dude. I like it. I like it. That was so far off from what I was thinking. Oh my god.
You went like
I
you
wouldn't
went
use
real wholesome. He's like, I'm flexible. I can, take on a lot of. Then I like when people sit on me.
Dude, but it's all good. They'll clean me. They should clean me off afterwards, so I should be clean after.
That's got to be
No.
like a good gym pickup line, you know? Like,
It's in there somewhere.
yeah, it's like what kind of gym equipment would you be? I like to be a gym, like a bench seat. I was like, why? I was like when people sit on me. Oh my god.
Okay, we could talk about probably your gym experience for for a long time, but I want to address some other things you mentioned before.
Yeah.
Let's talk about like your other hobbies. So tell me about you and fishing.
Damn, how'd you find out I like to fish?
I don't remember.
Me and fishing, man. I don't know. Growing up, I fished a little bit here and there. Um, I didn't really enjoy back then, but I think it's because my dad wasn't really good at fishing. So I didn't have a good teacher when it came to that.
Hmm.
As I got older, there was YouTube, so I learned a lot more and gave it another try. But I will say one of the funniest moments was when my father took me and my younger brother fishing, and my brother threw the whole rod and reel into the pond. His first cast. As my dad was like helping me with something, he just threw the whole thing in there, and then my dad had to go get it. It was pretty funny, but um, man, I was watching tons of YouTube videos here and there. Like this is probably back in 2016, 2017. I pick up hobbies like crazy. I just go through them, but like fishing is kind of stuck around. It's on and off. Anything I do is on and off, streaming,
Mhm.
lifting, whatever. But um, I've enjoyed it, especially watching those YouTube videos. Like seeing the joy that these content creators had when they were catching fish, whether it was catching a lot of fish or like a giant, like personal best, like huge, like 20-pound bass or something. I was just like, I want that. So I gave it a try. And it's something that my wife and I can go enjoy, and then same with my friends too. And getting back into it, it was an excuse to drink as well, because
Nice. Yeah.
my buddies and I initially would just like get a case, go out, fish, finish the case, whatever. So, but it's one of those things that's like it's challenging because not every day is gonna be the same, because it depends on where you fish and just the day, and it makes you a better fisherman. No, it's true, man. You gotta be flexible and adjust. I don't know,
I feel
man.
like we're getting these like philosophical
I know,
quotes
right?
here.
It's
Man,
great.
it makes you a better fisherman. I don't know. It's
Dude,
like,
I
who say
enjoy
that?
it, man.
Yeah.
And sometimes
So,
it's an excuse to get on a boat too. Nice.
I thought you say the excuse to drink, but
Yeah, that too.
that works. Like, okay, so it sounds like you've been like doing this hobby for years. Like, is there like what's probably the most memorable time that you've had fishing?
Well, one moment that stuck with me again, it was my dad. It I snagged the hook on a weed somewhere. It was like I was casting over a cliff, like a small cliff, but it was snagged in a weed. My dad was gonna grab it, but I kept yanking on the fishing rod. He told me to stop, but before I stopped, it came loose and it got stuck in his neck. I was freaking out.
Oh
Yeah, so that scarred me. Maybe that's why I stopped fishing for a little while. But
Trauma.
oh boy. Yeah, so that was a little freaky. That was traumatizing, I guess. It's always kind of stuck with me. But
That's
man, as
definitely
far as
memorable for sure.
memorable,
Yeah.
catching, man, I caught a decent sized bass. Like
Oh.
where I'm from, there aren't that many like big fish at the places that I go. But I caught like a 5-pound bass off a dock, and people were freaking out. I thought that was cool. And it was like one of the it was the biggest fish I caught to date. So
How big was
and
the
it's
fish?
not that big, 5 pounds. So it was like
Oh, that's huge, bro.
I don't know, it was like maybe I don't know how many inches, but it was probably like 18 plus. I don't know. But I don't know. I want to catch a 10-pounder someday, somewhere. I don't know.
I believe it.
But I don't know, man. That's probably one of the more memorable moments. That and I there's 2 summers I bought a inflatable raft because boats are not cheap. So I bought an inflatable raft off Amazon, and I bought a trolling motor. I bought a whole setup, dude.
Uh-huh.
It's so
I like
fucking
it.
janky.
Yeah?
Like getting to the
Yeah.
lake at 6 a.m. People are pulling up with their actual boats and trailers. I'm out here pumping up this inflatable raft, putting this shit together.
Bro.
Like people, it's so bad. But that was sketchy the first few times we took it out because it's inflatable. So I always had the fear of hooking into the boat and then we just started deflating and sink or some shit.
No.
But
That sounds so Looney Tunes, bro.
it's
All for the
great.
jig build, man. I love it.
Dude, it probably only sat 2 people comfortably, but we got 4 people on it one time. That shit was so sketchy.
I
that
don't
was
think the
so
instructions say
sketchy.
that, did it?
It says you can seat 4 people, but
Oh,
there's no
God,
way in
really?
hell. No, it's not comfortable, especially with all the fishing gear too. Like maybe just to sit and float, sure, but definitely not to go fishing.
Well, speaking of boating and being on the water, I heard you also like kayaking.
Yeah, I've done it a few times.
Yeah.
I definitely would like to get a kayak and go more. But yeah, it's fun. Like I was saying earlier, I just outdoorsy stuff. That was like my origins with fitness and stuff. And so like kayaking is actually pretty challenging.
Mm.
Like if you just do it for a little while, like it gets tiring as hell.
Yeah.
But took my dog Annabelle out one time and that shit was fun. And
On
you can
the
fish from
kayak?
a kayak too. Yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
she's not really an outdoorsy type of dog. She's always inside and she's
Uh-huh.
lazy, but she enjoyed it.
Wait, I am under the impression you can only fit one person, like unless it's specifically
You can get it.
designed.
Yeah.
More than one person.
Oh, she just kind of sat on my lap. There's like a sit on top and a sit in.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember which one it was, but even if I think it was a sit in, but she could kind of fit in there, so she just kind of sat on my lap.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how many pets do you have? Like you
3.
mentioned a cat, and then you mentioned this.
2 cats and a dog.
Okay.
2 cats and a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you don't typically do a lot of kayaking. You enjoy it, but you don't.
No. Here and there when anybody feels like it. So,
All right.
yeah. It's something I'd like to get more into. If it's not kayaking, then I would like to try my hand at paddleboarding. I haven't tried that yet.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I have the balance
is that
for
the
it,
one
but
You
you stand,
Oh, okay,
stand,
okay.
sit, kneel, whatever. But yeah, it's the.
Sound like my coach.
You
It's the
can do whatever you want, man. Some people do yoga on that shit. I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
Yoga, dude. Paddle boards are hard, man.
Are they? I've never been on one, but I mean, they're supposed to be wide enough where you should be able to hold your balance too. Like it's not too bad unless it's like the waters are rough. That I couldn't imagine that. So
Oh man. Okay. All right.
I think there's people that do that for fun. That just like go across from like there's like over here. There's like a bay, and people like kayak from one side to the other. I'm like, that's
scary, man.
Yeah, that's scary, dude.
I can't swim that well. I can swim to stay alive, but man, if I'm stuck in the middle between, I don't know, two.
I'm doomed.
Yeah,
It's over.
exactly. Somebody rescue me.
Help me! Help me! Save me!
Who has an inflatable raft, please?
Jesus. Oh, actually, you asked the memorable time. There was this other time. Before my inflatable raft, my buddy, his dad had a John boat, and for those of you that are not aware of what a John boat is, it's just like a aluminum, like 10, 12-foot aluminum boat. It's really basic, but dude, this thing was so sketchy.
Mhm.
I don't remember. So all the boats have a drain plug. Like these have a drain plug in it. So when you're done, you drain the water. But this thing had like a plastic sack where that was, and that's like a cork or some shit. Like it was so sketchy. I don't know why I'm always in sketchy boats, but it was fine. It stayed afloat. But the motor died while we were out in the lake on a windy day. We had to get towed in. We couldn't. Yeah, we didn't have a paddle, so we couldn't get anywhere. So that was super sketchy. But luckily, somebody towed us in.
Bruh.
That was a memorable moment. I was like, "What the fuck are we supposed to do?"
We're gonna die,
Right? And we just went under a bridge where there was like a huge like bee's nest or hornet's nest. So we went through, but then we're going back because we saw the battery was low. But then the battery died, and we started floating back towards that bridge. I was like, "We cannot get under that bridge and get stuck under there. That would be shitty. But somebody saw that we're stuck and we're having issues, and they towed us back. So
Bless.
Yeah, I got
For
one.
real.
Jeez.
Okay. Well, we're gonna move forward. I do have a question though. I don't know if you can see the stream.
Yeah.
Can you explain this photo for me?
Dude, I don't know. I hate taking photos, man. This is from a family vacation, and they're like, "Oh, take a picture." It's probably my parents or someone. I don't remember, but I'm like, I think that's a goose, right? So I just took a picture, man. I don't know.
Such a
I don't like
cool
taking
guy.
serious pictures, so I just do some random shit.
Okay.
It's a
All right.
thumbs up, man.
So I may have done a little digging. I would like to know how long did you have your hair dyed for?
That was a short phase. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Is that the
Dude,
AZN phase?
Yes. This is my late teens, early 20s. On and off in high school, like junior, senior year, and then maybe up until I was 21, 22, on and off.
I mean, you said that was a short phase, but I mean that was 4 years, man.
Dude,
4
4 years
yeah.
is not that long. The grand scheme of things.
Bro, that's like a cycle of life right there.
I guess.
Hey,
That's definitely a phase. 4 years?
yeah, that's like
In 4 years, you're gonna see some things.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean,
But,
how
looking
was
back,
the
it looked like
upkeep
shit.
for this? Like,
Oh,
what did you have to do to get to this?
Dude, that was box dye, man.
You did
Toss
that yourself?
shit. Yeah, just toss that shit just right on top of my head. That's why it didn't look that good.
I think it looks not bad, bro.
Yeah.
That's
But,
I mean, for box dye, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, towards the tail end there, my friend at the time, she was in like school for like at some salon or something, and she had the hookup on hair dye, so I got like the professional grade shit for cheap. So that was a little fun there.
He got the plug, he got the Lolo.
Yeah, at the time. So, but I will say I learned the hard way. Trying to go blonde. I don't know. Did you get the picture of me blonde? Like straight blonde?
No.
Okay. Well, there is a picture of me from when I.
Somebody look for it.
It's probably on my Facebook. But when I was at Best Buy, dude, I dyed it 3 times. This was just regular box dye too. I dyed it 3 times. Had a plastic sack on my head. That shit started to burn.
No!
But it went super, super blonde, but it had no structure to it. It was like limp as a noodle. It was so bad. It looked so terrible. I'm like, never again.
Over extracted, over bleached, bro.
Yeah. I didn't know. I was just like, let me do this. Oh, it's not the color I want. Let's do it again.
Oh no.
Still not the color I want.
No.
Leave it in longer.
Oh no.
This
It
was
was
then
so
went
bad.
full Super Saiyan 3 mode, man.
Dude, no, that's how you go. How you go Crazn 2022, man. Like the bald head. What is it, 2022 when you shaved your head? Or 2020? Or no, it was
What was last year?
pre-pandemic?
23. No, it was 2022.
Oh, when you shaved your
I'm
head?
pretty sure it was 22
Yeah.
when I shaved my head.
Yeah, it was
was,
2022. Yeah.
Yeah.
We definitely have proof of that.
Why was
Yeah.
that? I actually don't. Can you tell the class why you shaved your head? Because I
It
don't
was
remember.
a donation incentive
Oh right.
for
that's
for charity
Yeah.
stream. Yeah.
Do you regret that, or do you?
No,
you
dude,
enjoy it?
I rocked that for the next year or two.
You did, right?
It looked
next year-
good.
for the
It
next
did
year.
look
Good.
It was simple.
Freaking
Like, it's
Krillin over here.
That was the shortest I ever shaved my head, but I've had a buzz cut before, but it's just one of those things when you have hair and then it's gone. It's a little. There's a shock factor to it, but then once you get used to it, it's fine.
Yeah, this man was committed. He put the ZJU logo on the back of his head.
I didn't put it there, man. Somebody surprised me with that one.
Hey,
Must have
man.
been.
I didn't even know. But I mean, it was gone later, so it's all good.
Oh my god.
So, digging back further, you've had a lot of like
Further, whoa, we going back further?
odd jobs, interesting jobs. I noticed that you used to work at Geek Squad.
Yeah.
Tell me your worst customer service experience in that role or any other
It wasn't Geek Squad. Geek Squad was fine because like I worked at Best Buy for like a few years. So I mean, in person, you get some bad apples here and there, but it's usually not that bad because people don't want to act a fool right in front of you. But then you have oddballs who don't care, right? It's the call center jobs. You get the real bad ones. I've worked a few call center jobs. When I was at Wells Fargo, it was probably the strangest call. Like, it didn't bother me whatsoever, but I had this lady who called in on I worked home loans, so she called in about her her mortgage, right? But it wasn't hers; it was her husband's. So she's not authorized to speak, like get information or anything on it. I told her that, and then she got super pissed. And then she said she was in the bank. She's like, "Well, you better give me the information, or I'm gonna flash the bankers here or something." Like she said she was gonna flash the bankers. I was like, "What the hell?" It was just the strangest thing ever. She was like threatening me. I'm like, "I don't care." But then she hung up because she got so pissed.
Wait,
that's
what was the
yes.
Flash the banker? What?
Yeah, she's gonna flash the bankers, the bank tellers, the whoever in there. She was just gonna.
She was gonna flash them.
Yeah.
Like.
Yes. Lift up her shirt.
What?
Pulled them titties out. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, whatever, man.
Wait a minute.
I can't tell you anything about this loan. Your husband got to authorize you. He doesn't trust you. It's probably because you flashing your titties. Willy nilly, you know? Like, I don't know. It was the craziest thing. She was talking crazy. And then that was the end of that. So I was like, okay. You hear some crazy shit on the phone, man. I don't know. But like, it happens so often that was the most memorable one. It's just because it was so off the wall. I'm like, that's crazy. But like, you get some angry people here and there, but I don't know. I'm a pretty chill person, so like, it takes a lot to like bug me. So
I just think it's amusing that was the threat. I don't know.
Right? Like,
show my boobs.
Oh, I can't see anything. It doesn't bother me, you know.
Yeah, I'm on the phone. Like, what do you want?
I'm faxing it into you.
Faxing it into you. What's the phone number? Please hold. Did you get it?
Yeah, take that.
No, ma'am. The dial-up is down. Sorry.
It's always like, if you hear anybody has a customer service job, it's always interesting hearing their stories, because it's like, who got it worse, or it's like war stories almost, right?
It really is.
No, 100%. I believe everyone should experience customer service or like retail at least once.
You get drafted,
and you
into
can tell.
retail
You can
service.
tell when people, some people's attitude and how they treat other people and like that. You could tell they've never worked retail or customer service at all. And I believe everyone should.
Yeah, I agree too. Yeah. Food service too. I've never worked in the food service industry, but I hear that's another. Oh yeah, you should work it. But that's why I tip well, because I don't want to get on their bad side.
You don't want to see spit in your food. You would never know. But
right.
I think now okay, so let's we're gonna like move on here. Let's see here. You're familiar with the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's say if you were given a space, right? If you were given an ad for like 1 minute, right? What are you gonna do for that ad?
I don't know. What am I selling?
You can put anything in there.
Anything. Dry scooping, the inflatable rafts, whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
Dude, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just give me an ad with some cool celebrity. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Let me shit. That's so random, man.
It definitely is a random question.
Let me squat somebody. I don't know. Tom Brady.
I'm in an occasion squatting somebody.
Hey, bro. Yeah. You like to get yoked? Picks up a random celebrity. Check out this powder.
Yeah, you just freaking got Ryan Reynolds on his shoulder. Just like,
in his Green Lantern suit.
Oh man, why would you do that?
Because it would make the movie better.
Wait, which movie? Deadpool or Green Lantern?
No, Green Lantern, because that movie's terrible.
You know, he's not wrong.
No, he's not wrong.
That's
I
not wrong.
agree.
That's like one of my favorite superheroes growing up too, as well. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like, damn, it's like that.
Ooh, actually, yeah, smelling salt ad. I'd be down for that. That'd be
I'm-
fun.
Do you
Smelling
smelling salt
salt.
for powerlifting?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's always a good time. Some people hate it. I love it. I don't know.
This man brought smelling salt last year to our Airbnb.
I did not
Yeah.
try it.
I did.
It's not bad.
It was bad. Yeah, it kind of kicked like a horse. Like anytime,
Yeah.
like anybody was trying to fall, like anybody that was like falling asleep would just.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, it hits you in the face, man. So that's a solid point.
I'm
Yeah,
curious.
an ad for smelling salts.
Yeah, there you go.
They sell them in those little packets too, right? Where you crack them and then.
Yeah, that's what the football players use too.
So,
no
They
kidding.
they call them ampules or something like that.
Yeah.
You crack it like a glow stick and then it's activated. They'll smell terrible, but
These are my tired times. Yeah. All right, another hypothetical for you. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So the zombie apocalypse is happening, yeah? Right?
Uh-huh.
Put yourself in this situation.
I'm ready.
But pretend it's a movie, right?
Okay.
You're featured in a movie, a zombie apocalypse, right? What's the theme song playing as you're fighting zombies?
I bet a nasty girl.
Dude,
You imagine that?
that'd be what am I twerking to kill zombies or something? Like,
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
50 cents on how you like that.
I feel like that would be your song, Kubz. I don't know. Maybe Demon Slayer, the opening would be cool,
Oh.
but I
which
think it'd be
one?
more the original one.
Oh,
Hmm.
good enge.
Yeah, that one. But I think a more realistic answer would be probably "In the End" by Linkin Park.
Oh.
So it doesn't even
'Cause-
matter, right?
Because I
Yeah.
got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter. Yeah, exactly.
We're just a zombie, anyways.
Yes,
Dang.
exactly.
That's a totally
Exactly.
two totally different vibes.
I know.
Man,
Like I
this
said, the
this
Demon
man,
Slayer
yeah.
won't be sick. That would be epic. But more realistically, it'd probably be "In the End" by Linkin Park.
Dang.
Man, I noticed a theme with him. He always comes back in a full circle with something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Look at that. That's
Like-
crazy.
First answer is a decoy while I think of the actual answer. Yeah.
Dang.
I like it.
Mr. Last Stand over here with "In the End." Jeez.
Ooh.
That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, another hypothetical for you.
Mhm.
Welcome to your midlife crisis. All right.
I'm getting close to it. Man.
Given unlimited money,
Yes.
what are you buying?
Everything. What do you mean?
No, no.
Unlimited money, I'm buying everything.
Such a
What do you mean?
Everything.
All right,
Everything.
all right, let's,
I don't know, man. What
Given-
does that detail?
all right, given unlimited, we'll say given unlimited money for one purchase, what is it?
Give me an island. Bring all the homies over.
Where would the island be?
I don't know, somewhere tropical,
Yeah.
but no tsunamis or hurricanes. So I'll buy that to whatever prevents those two. It's a package deal.
The package
We're
deal.
100% safe. We just living out there, vibing to amazing weather.
Nice.
Vacation is what
It's
is
a
basically
permanent vacation.
Permanent
Yeah.
vacation.
I mean, I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all are invited.
Thanks.
Oh, sick. Right on. Nice.
The
Right
island's,
Nice.
island's big enough for everyone.
Can I request that you have like an outdoor bathroom?
Will we have internet?
Bro, it's an island. You can go anywhere you want.
Oh, okay, cool. Right on. Yeah.
There will be
I've
internet,
always
right?
Yeah.
We'll,
Package deal. Everything.
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 And for some reason, I always thought it was gonna be kind of cool to like, like go number 2 and an outdoor bathroom. You just hear the waves crashing. You just see it outside, but you're still in a bathroom at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, you get the. Feel,
I was picturing taking a
Ja
shit in
feel?
the ocean. Just like,
no,
like you're hovering over the ocean, and then
Just standing on top
the
of
way
it.
the tide's coming in, you just got hit by your own piece of shit. When you said just go number 2
Brother.
out there, that's what I was imagining.
No, not like that.
Worst
I
case
got
scenario,
you.
man.
Like no, it's a physical bathroom still. Like
Okay,
there's still a
okay,
bathroom there, but there's no walls essentially. But there's a toilet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So it's just okay. I can
yeah, you know what I'm
that'd
saying?
be-
Like,
dude,
Yeah.
imagine
See?
taking
you see
the
vision?
sunset.
You
I see the vision. I see.
You see the
yeah,
vision.
yeah.
There you go. Yeah,
Taking
you just-
shit into the sunset. That'd be
there you go.
epic.
Yeah, he sees the vision. He sees the vision.
With the ocean breeze coming in.
Yeah,
I'm game. I'm game. All right. We're not taking shit in the ocean like I thought. So
Yeah, no.
that sounds
no,
better.
no. Yeah.
Poseidon's kiss, like
Poseidon's kiss.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy. All right. Anyways, but yeah. Anyways, but like it's kind of going forward with that. Kind of in closing here, but what do I think motivation is kind of hard, but like what are words or what are things that keeps you motivated every day in your life?
Oh, that's a tough one, man. I'm struggling with that right now, but I just know once I get consistent with something that I can is having discipline. So like when it comes to working out and I don't feel like working out that day, like that's something I'm struggling with right now, but I have a poster up. I don't even remember what it says, but it's like I didn't wake up to be a weak ass bitch, right? So like it's a little harsh, but it's like straight to the point.
Yeah.
Like I didn't wake up to like bitch out and not do something that at the end of the day is pretty simple, right? So and it doesn't work every day, right? But it kind of once I get in the gym or something and I see that and I get going, get moving, then it's easier. It's just the first step is always the hardest. So
Sure. Just like getting the motivation, but like you said, like discipline kind of
consistency,
overwhelms your or like overrides your motivation, right?
motivation. Yeah,
So
that's something that I've kind of noticed over time is like motivation is short term. I'd rather have the grand scheme, the long term, the bigger picture. So and that's why I aim for that consistency and discipline, but it can be difficult sometimes. So
yeah, as all things. So given that you have your like motivation and discipline, like who and or what are your inspirations?
for what?
Everything.
Like everything?
Yeah. Or did
Oh,
pick
man.
out you could pick out
Like
each
in
things and-
life, I would say probably my parents for one, because they came over from Vietnam, and that's the stories they tell us pretty inspirational, and like they tell the story like it's nothing, because like to them at the end of the day, it's what they needed to do to survive. So it's uplifting and inspirational, right? So as far as lifting, going from one end of the spectrum to the other, but I'll say like John Hack is pretty nuts. Like that dude is like 220 pounds, but he can squat, bench, and deadlift a total of 2,300 pounds, which is insane.
damn.
He's like one of the strongest, if not the strongest people in the world. So when it comes to powerlifting, but I don't know. I tend not to really look up to people. There's a lot of shit people out there, man. But like parents, safe bet. They're cool. So
yeah, I mean that's very logical of you to be like, like I don't look up to people. Like this man
Like-
puts himself on a pedestal. Let it be known.
you just like when you see people out there, like whether it's content creators or just celebrities, like you only get to see a little part of them. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, if it's
True.
enough to get you motivated to do something, get you through the day, then it's good to have too. So
Yeah. I mean that is a very, very relevant thing to say, given recent times.
100%.
All right. Well, closing out. I wrote this before you answered before, so now I'm just laughing at it. You're about to ride off into the sunset, right?
Yeah.
What advice do you have to give?
Am I taking a shit on the toilet?
That's what
I was just talking
I was
about.
like.
Am I riding
Rick.
on a mobile toilet or something into the sunset? Like what? Or am I just like on a horse riding off into
Yeah,
the sunset?
on a
I've never
horse.
even ridden a horse, so I don't even know.
On a or driving off into the
Driving?
sunset.
Okay.
I-
All right. Paint the scene one more time. You know, I lost.
the scene.
I'm
like
riding
I
off
said,
into the sunset. What am I doing?
I wrote this before you answered about shitting into the sunset. So you're about to drive off like into the sunset. Just think of like, I don't know, end of Fast and the Furious. You're about to say something
Oh, dude,
it's-
that's depressing.
inspiring to someone. Like, or you have to give advice to someone before you leave. What advice are you giving to them?
Man, it sounds cliche, but like, keep going, don't stop. I don't know, man. Like, just keep going. Like, for me, like I said, I've been struggling with lifting, but once I get in there, it's easier to keep going. And then if I just, it's a snowball effect. So as long as you get the ball rolling, just keep that momentum going, and you'll be good at the end of the day. So
Yeah.
Damn.
Hell yeah. All right. Do we have any other pressing questions? Kubz, you have anything you want to ask him?
Nothing pressing. No, I felt like I already asked about shitting into the sunset.
Shitting into the sunset, man.
Oh my god.
I
Yeah.
remember.
sounds like an experience I'd want to try once in my life.
See, he sees the
I mean,
picture.
it sounds interesting, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. Yeah.
Well, all right. I guess I have maybe one more question to ask you.
Sounds good.
I'm going to ask you pretty much a question that I asked ZJA last stream.
Mhm.
Okay. What are the 3 words that you hope to espouse? Like, what are the 3 words that, how would people want to experience you? Like, when they describe you, what are the 3 words that you hope people refer to you as?
Like me, or like feeling that they are walking away with after
Like
interacting with me.
how would you hope to be viewed? Like, just 3 words. Like, if they're gonna say Crazn, he's this, and this.
Funny, uplifting, and happy.
Oh yeah. Uplifting is such a
Lifting.
it's a good word.
Bro, I wasn't even thinking about it. Jesus
This man just loves to lift.
Christ. I guess so, man. If I'm not lifting weights, I'm gonna try my best to lift your spirits.
And bars. Hell yeah.
Man.
All right. That was fantastic. Thank you so much for the interview, Crazn. Can you
Yeah,
tell
no, thank you.
the podcast, the students, where they can find you and when they can find you?
When? Whatever. Around. It's been so inconsistent recently, but on Twitch it's just Crazn, Crazn. Twitter, Instagram, it should be LOL Crazn. Because you know my origins were as a League streamer, so LOL's there, and somebody took Crazn, that asshole. But yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty much it.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to close this one out. Thank you, Crazn, for joining us. Kubz, thank you for being the finest host today. And thank you. Shout out to your megaphone for doing the alarm. And thank you to all of you for hanging out today. I really, really appreciate it. The next episode will be announced soon, but be sure to be following ZJA University on Twitter, and make sure you're following here on Twitch, ZJA University. That is all for us. Any last words, Crazn?
don't forget to poop.
Don't forget to what?
Poop.
Don't forget to poop.
Can't
Good
do it.
advice.
Yeah.
Kubz, anything left to say?
Make sure you eat your fiber.
So you can poop. These
And
things connect.
Enjoy your Raisin Bran and poop into the sunset. Thank you very much. Have a good night. And we'll see you next time here at the seminar. Bye, guys.